Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Chuckles Madden. I'm your host, Chuckles152. As always, you can catch me on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at Chuckles152. And today we're here to build another original 151 Pokemon NFL team. This time, we're going defense. I love defense. I saved some. If you haven't watched my offense, you first go watch the offense. We're not reusing anybody. You're playing one side of the ball just like the NFL, and we're gonna play a base. We're gonna play a base 4-3 defense. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna design the offense first. You're gonna get a center, a guard and a tackle on either side. We'll give it a one tight end set. We'll give one wide receiver spread out here, one wide receiver spread out here. We'll put one in the slot. We're then going to take a quarterback and put him there, and he will get our halfback right there. I believe that is 11 people, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, that is. So then we're going to put the defense out there. You're going to get 2 tackles. A tackle on defense in a 4-3. Usually you want them shading to either side of the offensive guard. I like an outside shade. We're going to go 2 defensive ends. They're going to try to get off the outside shoulder. Their job, if you don't know, is to get to the quarterback. We're going to have a Mike linebacker, a middle inside linebacker. You're going to have a left outside linebacker, or in this case, a weak outside linebacker. And you will have a strong outside linebacker or a right outside linebacker right here, depending on what level of football you're playing. You're going to have 2 corners, one right here, one right there. Your weak side guy is going to be responsible for this guy over here. Your strong side guy is going to be responsible for the tight end. You're then going to have 2 safeties. One of these safeties is going to be responsible for the running back. One of these safeties is going to be the deep man. The free safety is going to be the guy that is going to be free. He's going to be looking for that running back. Strong safety is going to be looking for that running back. Free safety is going to be the guy giving help to one of these guys, and so on and so forth. But we could talk defense any other day of the week. We're going to talk Pokemon. So we're going to start with the captain of my defense. My captain of my defense will always start at the middle linebacker position. And my middle linebacker is going to haunt offenses. He is going to haunt opposing quarterbacks. And why is that? It's because it's Gengar. Gengar, not only is he built to be a run-stuffing linebacker, but imagine this guy going right underneath the line and hitting the quarterback as much as possible. He's going to be inside that quarterback's head because he has the ability to haunt the quarterback, literally. This is why Gengar is a solid and the only choice for middle linebacker. Now we're going to go to the defensive line, my next favorite positions. And at defensive tackle, man, there's no other choice but Blastoise. This dude is going to blast through that line. He is a run-stuffing defensive lineman. He can also pass rush. It is a perfect opportunity for him to use his skills to get to the quarterback. And he's going to stuff the line. A great NFL comparison. It's Fletcher Cox. I mean, that's what we got right there. Then, on the other side, we got Venusaur. Venusaur is a great run stuffer. He's got the reach to make the tackles with Vine Whip. I mean, he will use those vines to his advantage. I mean, he should be able to disrupt guards and center play and really get to the quarterback as well. He's going to be a great defensive tackle there. Now, I had a lot of choices at defensive ends, but only 2 of them made sense. First one, Nidoking. This dude is going to be a backfield wrecker. He's going to be able to contain on the outside, and make sure there is no reverses. And he's just going to wreck quarterbacks when he hits them. I mean, he is a perfect opportunity to be a right defensive end. And that's where he's going to play. He's going to match up against their usually strong offensive tackle, their left tackle. This guy is going to go against him every single play. Now, this guy reminds me of Reggie White, and he's going to wreck quarterbacks as well. Dragonite is the guy that you want at defensive end. He is a Reggie White-esque talent at defensive end. He's going to be able to bend around offensive tackles. He's going to throw them. He's going to power them into the quarterback. He is just going to eat that quarterback's lunch. And he's got the high IQ in his head to make sure that happens. He's a great addition to this defense. I wanted to put him on offense, but how could you not put a guy like this at defensive end? It just wouldn't have made sense any other way. All right, outside linebackers. This was a tough one to decide, but two made sense. On my weak side, I want a guy with a little bit of speed, a lot of intelligence. I'm going with Alakazam. Alakazam should be able to cover the third wide receiver, the slot guy. He should also be able to cover some tight ends. He's magic too. I mean, he's going to use his psychological prowess to help make sure that he is where he needs to be in case there's some trick plays and things of that nature. That's why Alakazam was a great decision there. And then at strong side outside linebacker, we're going to put Nidoqueen. I mean, she's going to be perfect against their tight end. She is strong, powerful Pokemon who's just going to match up well against tight ends and really be able to stop the run. And that's really what she's there for. She's to back up those defensive linemen. I still don't think anybody's run game is going to get through that defensive line, but if they do, they're going to meet a big mama that's going to be mad, and she's going to take care of them. Now, corners. I mean, both these guys are pretty much in the same situation. They're fast, but they got no hands. You got Kabutops. Dude can cover anybody. He has the ability to jump. He can fly, technically speaking, too. He can cover anybody in the league. But he's got no hands. He ain't capable to catch the ball. If he had hands, he'd be a wide receiver. That's just the down and dirty of it. He would be a wide receiver if he had hands. But unfortunately, he's just got these spikes. He's able to, cover the best of them. That's why he's my starting corner. He is my lockdown corner. And so is his battery mate, Scyther. Again, if he had any bit of hands, he'd be killing it on offense, but he doesn't. So he's going to step in at corner. He's going to do a great job. I'm happy to have him there. And if he has any troubles, well, here's my ball hawking safety. This is my free safety. And that is the one and only Mew. He might not be the greatest, a bit like physical ability. He's not a Brian Dawkins. This is more of a honey badger. Somebody that's going to be small. He's going to pick off the quarterback. He's going to be reading the quarterback. And he's just going to hit hard. When he hits, he's going to hit hard. He's just not going to hit with power like a bigger guy would. But he's going to be great. And then finally, my other safety, Arcanine. And with that kind of speed, that kind of power, I see him as like almost a B-Dawk. He'd just be hitting people real hard. That's why we have him at safety. So let's go through our defense one last time. D-tackle, we obviously got two of the original starters in Venusaur and Blastoise. Middle linebacker, we have Gengar. At defensive end, we have Dragonite and we have Nidoking. At outside linebacker, we got Nidoqueen, we got Alakazam. Our two corners, the guys with no hands, you got, Kabutops and Scyther right here. And then finally, your two safeties, you got Arcanine, and you got Mew. Let me know what you think of my defense, of my Pokemon original 151 defense. If you like these videos, I'll keep making more. And I hope you enjoyed.